हेलो एवरीवन। हमारा जो पहला वीडियो था ऑन एसक्यूएल दैट वाज हैविंग एन इंट्रोडक्शन ऑन एसक्यूएल कमांड्स, डीडीएल, डीएमएल एंड एवरीथिंग. Now today we are going to use them practically on our MySQL command line client. This is the screen of MySQL, and here if I want to create a database, the first thing that you have to do is to create a database. Then only you can carry on your DDL and DML commands. So our first command will be create database. Suppose I want to keep its name as practice. So the command or the answer given is query OK, one row affected. And here if I want to create a table, so I'll be, first of all I'll have to open this database with use command, use practice. Then with the help of create table, which we had seen in our previous video, that create table is one of the DDL commands. We'll write create table. Suppose I want to create a table of a student. I'll write here name, just a moment, the command was wrong. Actually the spelling of a student table was not correct. Create table student name char 20, roll number int. As I told you in the previous video also, if you want to write something in that integer, you can write int in MySQL, but in SQL, Oracle SQL, you can write integer as a full spelling also. Then we need physics marks. That also will be int. Then I can write here chemistry int, and after that maths int. After putting a semicolon, it has said that 0 rows affected. It means successfully our table has been created. How do we come to know that the table has been successfully created? We can give here a describe command, describe student, and we'll get the entire structure which we had given: name, roll number, physics, chemistry and maths. Now this was a DDL command, create table. Now after creating this table, we would like to insert records into it. We will write insert into student values. The first is name, so I cannot write here roll number. The first attribute that I am getting here on the screen is name. So in single quotes you will be providing a name. Then comes roll number. Sequence should be the same as the attributes. What are attributes, what are tuples, what is cardinality, what is degree has been given in the previous video, whose link I'll be giving in the description box, and you can see in the I button at the top also. 45, 67, 80. Now similarly I can insert one more record. I'm pressing the up arrow key button and immediately the record has been copied here, in which I can change the name. Suppose this name is Rahul and the roll number is 2, marks 56, and then here 77, and suppose this is 100. We'll put one more record. Then instead of Rahul I can keep here Maya 3, and her marks here are 66, 70, and here it becomes like 99. Now after inserting, insert is what type of command? DML, data manipulation language. To see the records, I'll write here select asterisk from student. I'll get the records on my screen. Right? Now, if asterisk means it is showing all the attributes. Suppose you do not want to see all the attributes, you only want to see physics, chemistry, maths, and roll number of the students. So you will have to write select RNO, comma physics, comma chemistry, comma maths from student. That means you want to neglect the name attribute. So now here you can see we are getting only roll number, physics, chemistry and maths. If suppose I want that along with physics, chemistry and maths, the total and average should be printed for each student. Although we do not have such attribute in our table, for temporary purpose we can write select physics, comma chemistry, comma maths, comma bracket open physics plus chemistry plus maths as a total, comma again I can write here physics plus chemistry plus maths divided by 3 from student. You can see the command yourself as total, then comma physics plus chemistry plus maths divided by 3. Okay, here I did not give as average, so I'll have to press up arrow key to get this command back, and here I can write before from as average. So here we can see we are getting physics, chemistry, maths, total and average. Though these attributes were not present in our table, but we can get a temporary report of the students. Now if suppose a command is given that we have to print only those records whose maths marks is greater than 90. So in select we can write select asterisk from student where maths greater than 90. So only the record of 2 students will be present, and that is of Rahul and Priya and Maya, because Rahul has got 100 and Maya has got 99. So where is a keyword in which you can give your condition, where the attribute name maths, then you can use a relational operator that is greater than and then the marks. Now suppose we have to print the record of only those students whose name contains Y anywhere in their name. So we can write select asterisk from student where name, where the spelling is wrong here, name like percentage by percentage. We'll first again open it because it has become a mess with that command. Now suppose by mistake your MySQL has closed, like in my case it had closed, and I want to just return back to my database. I'll write here use practice. It is permanently now created in MySQL. And then with select asterisk from student I can get back my table also. Now we'll continue with that command, select asterisk from student where name like percentage by percentage, and here we can get 2 records of Priya and Maya. They have Y anywhere in their name. Now suppose a command or a question is given to us that we have to now insert total and average in our table structure. Our table structure will describe, if we see, does not contain total and average. So to insert total and average, we'll be using alter table as a DTL command. Alter table student, add total int comma average int. Describe student. Spelling has gone wrong, sorry. So now here we have got total and average. Now since we have got now total and average over here, naturally if we write select asterisk from student, the total and average columns for all the students would be empty. They will be having null values. So to fill up the total and average for each and every student, we will use a DML command, update. Update student, the syntax is update, table name, set. Total is equal to physics plus chemistry plus maths, comma, average is equal to physics plus chemistry plus maths, semicolon. If you are not specifying any command that where, it will update the total and average for each and every student in the table. So what did I write? Update student, set total is equal to physics plus chemistry plus maths, comma, average is equal to physics plus chemistry plus maths, and then a semicolon. So now if I write here select asterisk, select asterisk from student, it will display all the records with a permanent total and average that has been calculated. Sorry, I did not divide by 3 in average, that's my mistake. So we will be using the update command, and since total is correct, we'll only calculate the average. It should have been divided by 3 then. Before semicolon. Physics. Oh, there was a comma in this command itself. We'll write it afresh. So I'll write update student set average is equal to, I already have got total, so total divided by 3 also I can do. So let's see with select command. Now here we are getting the average for each and every student divided by 3. So we saw that insert command we have seen how to create a table, how to create a database. Then we had seen how to insert records, how to display the records. If you want to display the records on the basis of name, then percentage is used. Yes, one more statement can be used if suppose I want to display the records where first 2 letters I do not know, but the third letter definitely is H. Then in that case, I can also use select asterisk from student where name like underscore underscore. First 2 letters I do not know. Then I know definitely the third is H, and then percentage. That means after that how many characters are there I do not know. So it will display only the record of Rahul. So like is used for checking the patterns. Then we have seen that if in order to add more attributes into your table, you can use update. First of all, alter table student. Then with add keyword, you are going to add your attributes that you want with the data types. And after that, if you want that each and every student's total and average should be calculated, you can write update student set total is equal to the calculation physics plus chemistry plus maths, comma average is equal to physics plus chemistry plus maths divided by 3. Since I did not give you a divided by 3, it showed the total in both the cases. So later on what I did, I have just written the command update student. Here it is, update student set average is equal to physics plus chemistry plus maths divided by 3. It was here. I can mark it here. Here it is. Update student set average is equal to total divided by 3. And after that what happened? The average and the total both were calculated permanently for each and every student. If suppose a question is given that we have to print the records in which the physics marks are between 50 and 60. So we can write here select asterisk from student where physics between 50 and 60. Between includes both 50 and 60 also. So it will show the record only of Rahul because it lies in the range of 50 and 60. So in today's session, we had seen how to create a table, how to insert records, how to use select command, how to alter the table, how to update. We will come with the next session also in which more commands we will be seeing in this. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you.